Alright, welcome to a new segment called ChrisB Chronicles, hosted by yours truly, ChrisB Cobb. It's about your favorite fantasy football league on the internet, known as the Shiva League, the Manningham League. One of those two, either one will do. It's going to be hopefully a weekly segment about the power rankings of the fantasy football league from top to bottom, 1 through 10. Our league is a 10-team league with non-PPR scoring. I used to do these in our league manager note every week online, but I thought I'd share it on the internet because I have a lot more fun doing that. So let's get right into it. And this is different from the fantasy football league that you see on my Twitter, which you can follow me at.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
Right there. All right, so coming in at number 1. You know what? We should probably start from the bottom. All right, let's start from the bottom. All right, number 10. Number 10 is a shocker. A guy who's been in the playoffs every single year except 1 year is my Uncle Bob. Or to some of you, it might be your father or son. Uncle Bob is 1-4, 415 points for, 580 against, and he looks to bounce back and get a win against his own son, Robert. Some key performers for Uncle Bob last week. He had the New England defense with 15 points, but when your defense comes up with almost a quarter of your points, you know you're in trouble. Number 9 is actually Robert himself, who's playing his father. Robert is also 1-4, 455 points for, 500 against. He's on a 1-game losing streak. He put up 96 points last week, which is pretty good for a non-PPR league. However, he fell short and got the loss. Some key performers for Robert last week. How about Christian McCaffrey himself? 41 points. And 41 points is pretty damn impressive in a non-PPR league. So Robert and Uncle Bob, the battle, the last place, potential Manningham candidates. And if you guys don't know what the Manningham is, go check out my other Genius Verified video. Number 8 is my dad, Pete. Also 1-4, 469 points for, 565 points against. He's on a 4-game losing streak after in week 1 he put up 100 and something points, which was unbelievable. However, you can't put up 59 points and expect to win, and that's what my dad did. And he'll look to compete against myself in week 6, and he's going to need a lot more than that to try and beat such a great team and King of the North. Some key performers for my dad, Pete. I'm going to try and call him Pete. It's going to be difficult, but some key performers for Pete. His Seattle defense put up -2 points on Thursday night against the Los Angeles Rams. And one key piece of advice is don't play defense against the Los Angeles Rams. And coming in at 7th place is the 2017 champion Matthew with a record of 2-3, 499 points for, 439 points against. In a 1-game winning streak, he put up 153 points last week. That would be a very good score in a PPR league. Some key performance for him. The Philadelphia defense, 35 points. From a defense, are you kidding me? You can't lose if your defense puts up over 30 points. Matthew will be playing my brother Nick in week 6, and hopefully we'll keep that winning streak going. And coming in at number 6 is yours truly, the King of the North. 3-2 record, 396 points for, which is, we're not going to talk about that, and 423 points against. I'm on a 2-game winning streak, and coming back, I'll have a Melvin Gordon will hopefully get all the starts and kick that damn Austin Eckler out of his starting position. And I put up 102 points last week in a win over my brother Nick, and I will play my dad Pete this week. Key performers for me, Matt Ryan. Hasn't gone a game without throwing a pick, but 4 touchdowns sure helps, and he finished with 31 points. Number 5 is Liquid Death, and Liquid Death, surprisingly, the name is my grandpa. 3-2 record, 466 points for, 460 points against. He's on a 1-game winning streak. He will be playing William next week. And a guy who's never made the playoffs, he's in playoff contention, sitting 1 spot outside the playoffs. And some key performers for him last week, Amari Cooper, 28 points. He has Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, and Ezekiel Elliott, so his entire team relies on the Cowboys. Good luck, Grandpa. Coming in at number 4, the first playoff spot is Teddy with a 3-2 record, 474 points for, 440 points against. 3-game winning streak, very impressive. He put up 130 points last week, thanks to 26 points from rookie Josh Jacobs on the Oakland Raiders. Teddy will be playing Claire next week, and Claire also happens to be the 3rd spot, the 2nd playoff spot, and 3rd overall in our power rankings at 3-2 with 535 points for, 411 against. So she has a pretty easy schedule, and she's on a 1-game winning streak. In that 1 game she won last week, she had 166 points, which is probably one of the highest we've ever had. She can thank Aaron Jones for that with 41 points Sunday against the Cowboys. Coming in at number 2 is Will. 4-1, 445 points for, 488 points against. So he's on a 1-game losing streak. He put up 66 points last week. You can't do that. You can't put up 66 points. And he is playing Liquid Death and my grandpa this week, so he'll look to bounce back. Some key performers for him, Leonard Fournette, 18 points. That's pretty good, except the rest of your team needs to show up too. And finally, number 1 is my brother Nick. He took his first loss this week as well. He's 4-1, 553 points for, 401 points against. He put up 86 points last week, which is pretty average for non-PPR league. However, he has a bright, shiny star in Kyler Murray, who put up 25 points for the Arizona Cardinals this week. Here's your Week 6 power rankings 1 through 10. Was that 11? That might have been 11. Well, right there's your 10. I hope you guys enjoyed the ChrisB Chronicles. Hopefully I'll clean it up a little bit and it'll look good as time goes on. And hopefully you'll see my name, King of the North, on top of the list by the end of the season. But thank you guys for watching, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media at ChrisBcob. And that'll do it for the ChrisB Chronicles Week 6. Peace out.